everybody, welcome back to my channel, Red Elevator. I'm Nina Takesh. This is the Red Elevator, and I'm so excited to have you guys on today because I get more emails about this topic than any other topic, and I get it. How do interior designers tackle small spaces so they look like $1 million? Follow me. So many of you ask me where I find items and how I source these things. Well, I am here to tell you that if you follow me on Instagram, you are going to get a lot of value added. My Instagram handle is @NinaTakesh, my name right here, as you can see on your screen. If you follow me there, you're going to get a lot of behind the scenes information on where I get products, how I source them. And in fact, this video is sponsored by Karma, one of my favorite Chrome extension apps, because what it does is that when I'm shopping online and I'm looking for things, I get an alert if that item is going to be on discount. So as you guys know, I never like to pay full price for anything. It's one of my things, no matter what. I don't get excited about an item unless it's on sale. And I know a lot of you are like me, and I want you to take advantage of my ability of getting these great discounts. Just the other day, I was buying an ottoman, one very similar to the one that we're gonna discuss in this video, and I got an alert for a discount that this ottoman was going to be 50% off. I would show you this ottoman, but it's sold out. And what was incredible is that I didn't miss a price drop, people. You don't wanna miss a price drop or a coupon code ever, then you must click the link in my description for Karma. It's gonna save you a bundle. So make sure and download the Chrome extension, as you can see right here. Good thing is with Karma, you can visit any of your favorite stores, and it is very simple for you to save items to your list. Then, luckily, you can get notifications via email or mobile pushes when an item that you have saved goes on sale, or if it has a relevant coupon, or if it comes back in stock. The best part is to be able to organize your items into multiple wish lists so that you can shop more mindfully and intelligently during these times so that you can avoid any impulse buys. Lastly, Karma scans the web for coupon codes and applies them directly at checkout. It tests codes for you so that you don't miss a single coupon code and you don't have to go digging for them. With Karma's cashback program, you can actually earn cash via PayPal when you shop from select retail partners. So make sure and download the Chrome extension today via my link in the description box so you can have access to all of these wonderful features. One of the tricks for small spaces is to consider your lighting. Lighting takes up, believe it or not, whether it's a floor lamp or desk lamp or nightstand lamp, takes up a lot of space. So what you want to do is you want to make sure and pick the right kind of lighting so that you save on space. Not only will you save on space, but your room will look very, very designer. If you look at, for example, this particular photo, you're going to see how this bed has 2 nightstands, and instead of having cumbersome table lamps, which a lot of rooms don't have a lot of space for big nightstands and table lamps, these are pendants that are dropping from the sky, and they are on the right and on the left of the bed. One of my favorite pendants right now at the moment happens to be this glow pendant, which is also really chic. It's priced really well, and these are the kinds of things that I have saved, for example, in my Karma shop, so that when they drop in price, I can absolutely get them at a discount. Sconces are always overlooked in small spaces. People think that sconces are more decorative. Well, I'm here to tell you that if you have a small apartment, if you have a small space, using sconces will bring in ambient lighting without having to use your floor space for it. It can also have multi-purpose. Here you see a photo of a sconce that is in a living room. It's next to a sofa, so that it can be used while sitting on the sofa, or it can be used as ambient lighting. It's also quite beautiful. Some of my favorite pieces right now are the mid-century sconces like you see here. This beautiful black simple sconce looks great by a bed, looks great on a wall, really looks great anywhere, and it is absolutely timeless. Or sconces like these. You have a white sconce that has a beautiful brass detail. These are actually really gorgeous in person, and they really elevate and make your design look extremely expensive. Don't forget pendant lights. Pendant lights, as I mentioned before, can be used next to beds, but they can also be used above surfaces, whether it's a desk or whether it is a dining room table. You can layer them. I really love these wicker ones because they bring light and air into the home so they don't feel very heavy and are great for small spaces. Another very important piece to have in small spaces are nesting tables. Nesting tables can overlap, obviously, hence by the name nesting. And I have a lot of these in my Karma cart all the time because I always wait to see which ones I'm going to really want to purchase. And I like buying them because they serve multi-purposes. For example, if you look at these marble side tables, they are really useful because they could be a little drink table. You can put them in front of you if you are having dinner and you don't want to sit at the formal table. So these little marble nesting tables that you put to the side of your sofa or in other areas of your home have that multi-purpose look, and they really are useful. Coffee tables are also overlooked because they can also be very, very useful in the sense that if you have, for example, this concrete coffee table that I absolutely love from CB2 right now. I can't wait to use this in a project. It's great because as you can see, the sides open, and what you can actually do is store large items in there. So if you have a small space, this coffee table is a home run. If you look at this other coffee table, if you don't have the need to store large items, still getting a nesting table like this beautiful set that you see here from Anthropologie with the crisscross wooden legs allows you to open and close them depending on how many people and how many things you are placing on your coffee table. These items are really great because you can make them work according to your lifestyle. If you have a lot of people over, you can expand them, add additional cocktails and food, and if they're not home, you can close them up and layer them a little bit more. In small spaces like a New York loft apartment, people really need an extra space for someone to come and spend the night because it always happens. So what designers do in these cases are they introduce pieces that look like furniture, but they also act as beds. So if you look, for example, at this caned daybed, this caned daybed is also a sofa. This can be in part of a living room, and by the way, it can dual as an actual very comfortable bed because the cushion that's underneath, it feels just like a mattress, and you could have a restful night of sleep. Another favorite piece that I've actually used in Alex Costa's home, which is a client of mine, is the Luby daybed. And the Luby daybed opens up literally into two twin-size mattresses. This daybed we can put in guest rooms, you can put in a living room. It really looks beautiful with the bolster on it, and then lo and behold, it turns into an actual bed where you guys can have relatives or friends come over and spend the night. One of my new favorite introductions for 2021 is actually this rust-colored velvet daybed sofa. This absolutely looks like a sofa, but in fact, it is also a bed. So a great place for someone to spend the night or for you to just lounge back and read. Multi-purposing furniture in a way that's decorative and chic is really the way to go. Every item that I'm going to be speaking about today will be linked below in the description section so that you can actually look at these carefully yourself. Additionally, I want to take this moment to ask you to please subscribe and give this video a thumbs up, as it will really help its algorithm. Something a lot of people don't think about is the fact that round tables are the best shaped table for small spaces. Why? Well, you don't have sharp edges that you're going to hit against in a small space. In a small space, there isn't a lot of room to move. Additionally, round tables can seat more chairs. You don't have a corner, so therefore you can fit definitely more chairs. My favorite round table at the moment is this gorgeous 3-foot table. So basically, it's 3 gorgeous columns that can be used as a dining table. Here, as you can see in this photo, it's being used as a foyer table with a beautiful urn on it and branches. This table is very elevated. It's actually priced really well and very useful to have in a small space. The next table that a lot of designers use in their projects, and you've probably seen a lot of them in photos, and I'm going to also link this one below, is the tulip table. table. The tulip table is a very well-known mid-century piece. It's called the Saarinen table, but it also is available in many, many retailers. And when you see this table, it really works in a plethora of spaces because it's white marble, it's simple, and it works with a lot of different styled chairs. This walnut crisscross table is also a really good piece. It tends to be more mid-century, but also can work in a lot of different spaces. So again, round is the way to go if you are designing for a small space. What many designers do to make a piece really work in a home that is small, and what you guys absolutely need to do, is have a console table. And I'll tell you why. A console table can be used as a desk. It can be used as an actual console table for an entrance, and it can also be used as a makeup table. Or a buffet. I can think of 20 different uses for a console table. So how and why should you use one? Because you must in a small space. My absolute favorite console table right now is this reclaimed wood table with the 2 columns on each side. As you can see in this photo, it's really chic and it looks great and can be easily used as a desk. Small spaces require a lot of editing. You cannot have too many pieces of furniture. And another way to tackle that is by having ghost pieces. This ghost console is something that you can absolutely use if you're working from home, if you need a desk, if you need to do your makeup as mentioned, but again, it won't take up the visual space and it will not feel cluttered in your home. My last favorite item that I love to use for small spaces that many designers use are the storage ottomans. Now, not just any storage ottoman, you want it to be a piece that doesn't look heavy, but also has the dual ability to store items in them. If you look at, for instance, this long bench that you could put at the foot of a bed or in a living room, what's great is that the top opens, it's boucle fabric, which is very much on trend right now. It looks great, and then you can store items in it. If you want something smaller, which I love to float the smaller poofs really in many of my homes, whether large or small, are these little cute round ottomans like the one I mentioned that I was able to shop and get at a discount. These are really great because they can dual as storage and also as seating if you sporadically have people that come over and you need extra seating. Thank you so much for joining me today on this episode of What to Buy and how designers design small spaces. I am very curious to find out which of these items you love the most, or which do you think is the most useful. I always love to read your comments, so please do not forget to leave one below and to follow and subscribe. Big shout out and thank you to Karma for sponsoring this video. Be sure to download the link in my description box for the shopping assistant. This is a great extension that you can use in Chrome and be able to get all the savings that you deserve. We'll see you next week on the red elevator to talk about more interior design secrets. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you soon.